He's Zachary Comstock. He's Booker DeWitt.
No. I'm both.
Plot twists are a thing of beauty. You may understand the story, but 5 minutes from the end,
I see dead people.
boom, Bruce Willis was a ghost all along. Eli was blind all along. Or worse still, Troy and Gabriella were really brother and sister all along. Okay, one of those isn't strictly true, but you get what I mean. Video games are packed with plot twists, but one twist in particular can make the gamer feel like the scum of the earth. So here are 5 times you thought you were the hero, but ended up being the villain. Silent Hill 2 scared the bejesus out of me. I wish I could say I was a child, but really, when I played it, I was already a hulking 6'3" man with a receding hairline, and potentially diabetic as well. But I digress. Silent Hill 2 was a fiendishly clever game. It is set up by a letter you receive from your wife. Oh, did I mention she died 3 years ago?
A dead person can't write a letter.
The letter tells you to go to your wife's favourite holiday destination, Silent Hill. So off you trot with your Bryan Adams good looks and your trusty cagoule. Nothing in Silent Hill is how you remember it. Everything is run down, decaying, foggy and grey. And there's sexy horror pests everywhere and a pyramid-headed man out for blood. Play for a few hours longer and the twist hits you like a knife to the gut. You murdered your own wife, you bastard. You can no longer handle the grief and your mind is deteriorating before your eyes. So, in a messed up way, the hero of the game are those sex dolls that you've been trying to avoid. Who'd have thunk it? Heavy Rain lets you play as a father trying to save his son, a private investigator trying to save the other guy's son, a policeman trying to save the other guy's son, or a journalist who wants a scoop for a story but accidentally has sex with the guy and now wants to save his son. Are you with me? Plot twist, one of these is a serial killer. And if you haven't guessed it, it's the mild-mannered man-mountain Scott Selby. He talks to murder victims and parents of loved ones so he can erase anything that would link him with the murders. What a criminal mastermind. We find this out in a chilling scene where his own brother dies and his father basically doesn't give a shit.
You got to come, Dad! Come on, John's gonna die! John's gonna die!
Well, that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it? Go away!
Please, Dad, I'm begging you! John's gonna die! John's gonna
What
die,
did I tell ya? Crap!
Adult Scott wants to find a father capable of saving his son, and of course the right thing to do is to murder a little boy every week for 30 years. It's really a love story, isn't it? From the outside, Spec Ops is a typical military shooter where you and your buddies shout hoorah a lot and kill foreigners in their own country. Things change after a horrible scene where you murder a ridiculous amount of civilians with white phosphorus. It forces the player to realise, instead of following orders, you should be questioning them. And now look what you've done. You monster. You have 2 options left. You either realise and admit that you are the problem with the world.
It's okay. Hold your fire.
I don't understand. What's he doing?
Time to go home.
Or better than that, you fully embrace your actions and become the monster you never knew you were.
Falcon 1, this is command. Do you copy?
Gentlemen, welcome to Dubai.
Shadow of the Colossus. What a freaking great game. Your job is to save a princess by cutting down large creatures who are obviously bad guys because you're only a little boy. It's basically David vs Goliath 16 times. It's just an advanced Mario game, I told myself, but once again, life slaps you in the face and makes you realise that you are the real villain. What have I done? It turns out that I've just killed endangered species. They're never going to walk the planet again. What you actually do at this point in the game is bring the second coming of a satanic monster. Whoops, let's sweep that under the carpet and move on quickly. We've made it to the top of the list and it comes from PlayStation exclusive The Last of Us. The Last of Us took moral ambiguity to another level as you go on a road trip with snotty-nosed teenager Ellie, who is immune to a zombie outbreak. Over the next few weeks and months, you start to like her and you become a father and daughter team who lovingly murder people and look at pornography together.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Well, hold your horses.
With the game reaching its climax, you deliver Ellie to her destination like the reliable FedEx man you are. Joel then learns that Ellie will be killed in order to save the human race. The same human race that's been trying to kill you for the past few months. So what do? Undo all your good work and kidnap Ellie and raise her as your own daughter. She questions your intentions, but we all know she wants you as her dad too, so forget about the human race. What has it ever done for you guys?
Right now,
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
So that was our list. Have we missed any? How did you feel when you realised that you were the actual monster? Sound off below. If you've enjoyed wasting time with us, please consider subscribing and help this channel reach more than 5 people. I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade. I'll see you next time.